Hello, everybody. Um, we are going to finish up Dine Out right now. We have 4 recipes left to make, and then we've got to go edit a bunch of retail outlets. Let's see. First thing we're doing is our evil twin has awoke. Let's have him use the bathroom, take a shower, brush his teeth, and then he needs to get leftovers. That's not an empty space. We did a renovation of the kitchen yesterday, and we put a floor-to-ceiling cupboard in that corner. And it doesn't show up when the walls are down. Oh, I had to hit play for him to actually go do any of that. Okay. And let's... And he needs to wake up. And he's already gotten his shower and everything. Have breakfast. You know what? Pull a grandma. Have oatmeal. And she will need to go to work. And she's still sleeping, and she's on vacation. Yes, she's on vacation. Ashlyn had a eureka moment. Okay. Santino will be done with... Oh, no. Brian is probably done with his first. Yep, he's going to come downstairs to do away with his dish. That's fine. And then he can... play. And Santino can sell that to a collector, and then he's going to make another one. He enjoys painting at this point. Do a confident painting. And Ashlyn is going to tend the garden. Nothing bloomed. I don't know why nothing bloomed, but nothing bloomed. That's okay. We'll just tend the garden. And when she's done tending the garden, we're going to have her continue expanding the cargo bay until work. Oh, wait, no, it's Saturday. None of them go to school or work. Okay, Santino, when you're done with that, have you done your homework? Everybody's an A student, so they don't need to do extra credit work. All right. Brian needs to start a club gathering, so we're going to stop that. And we're going to start a gathering. And we are going to have you... prevent abductions. And then run with chest out. Or work out together, rather. Okay. And now we are going to take the... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, let whoever did that do that. And then we're going to put this in her inventory so that the noise doesn't kill us during our event today. Explore space doesn't count as a science thing? She's calibrating that. What's she gonna do? Cloning an object counts as a science thing. Cloning a sim counts as a science thing, but she's gonna play on that machine. Workout, push the limits. When you're done with that, you're going to sell the collector. Wow, that is horrible. I hate that. Do a realism painting. Brian finished that level. Now he needs to reach charisma skill and talk about the club with 5 club members. So he needs to admire the club leader. Tell insider story.
And Bobby Narble. Franj.
Bausu Forbe. Action Saboon. Bransanoka. Vopi Epinu. Gorsoi. Kabate. Yanu Borbs.
Kanumi. Merkel Zira.
Squamish Nivanu Trifa.
Arvini Zongso. Blahoyata.
Oh.
Bombzoid
You're the
Dipfish.
Varu. Rangoya. The Bay. Huh? Wifwanoi. Tirapanar? Bekanoi.
Cueva. Gorsoy. Nimanu Friva. Levitate
Find more people to talk to. We have a alien sitting in our living room. And then he's gonna go up to his apartment, put the walls down, and practice speech because he needs to get his charisma up to level 5. And she's awake. She's going to take a shower, use the bathroom. Sure, Haley can go to outer space. Brush teeth. I don't know if she'll ever be back, but there. Oh wait, we're going with Haley? Haley's not a member of the household. What the? What the? Everybody's gonna be doing the wrong thing when we get back. Everybody will be doing the wrong thing when we get back. Haley is here by herself. Switch control to Eliza. Oh, what's that? Dishes prepared with the correct white nectar or red nectar can what? Okay. She's still doing what she's supposed to be doing. She's still doing what she's supposed to be doing. He's still doing what he's supposed to be doing. And he is... Wow, that really sucked. Okay, let's not do one of those again. Let's do... Let's do another pop art. That was valuable. And get rid of the alien. And when she is done... Get leftovers. How's the club doing? Oh, can't tell on her. 415 points, and I believe we need 500. Yeah, we need 500 to get our club upgrade 2, size upgrade 2. Need to get her social up. Her social.
Got some hina. No. Whoa.
Okay. And you need to cook tiger shrimp. Cook vanilla seashells. Cook vertical berry cake. Cook volcano pasta. And when she's done with that, she will be done with
Dranka.
she'll be done with those.
Oh.
She contacted aliens. We have another alien. You know what? They can stay. Why not?
Russia.
You know what? Okay, no, it is clean. Okay, it's empty. Um, she's doing her thing. He is doing his thing. He has finished a pop art painting. Sell to collector. Do another one. Did you do? Congratulations.
Farby taxi watsu. Pato. Pate. Fine spino. Yeftame kissip. Fuibak dutsu o. Dal bay. Che. Quips drift swang. And hey. Oh.
All right. One more. One more. Do-do-do-do. Achoo! I can't see the chat. There we go. Dun, da, da. Okay. Go back to you. Okay. We've picked up all of those, and we need to pick up. We already picked up that thing. We need to pick up this thing. This thing. This thing. This thing. And this thing. And we need to pick up all the serums. Okay. And Eliza has all of the pictures and the food. And you need to use the bathroom. And Eliza needs to socialize with someone. Um, use the bathroom. Kick her out. Use the bathroom anyways.
Oh, tell a Jim Wibsey.
Oh.
Shark, oosh.
Okay. He's going to the bathroom. He can take care of the rest of that on his own. He needs fun. He can figure that out on his own too. Oh, and she finished the rocket upgrade. Use the bathroom. Brian. Does he enjoy working out by any chance? He doesn't enjoy anything yet? Okay, seriously, woman?
And Fabi Narble, Franj. Bobsini, Nabora, Shazo? Ubamuena, con Fulibo Daba.
Okay, how's the club going? They've got enough points. Should we go ahead and buy it now, or should we wait until until the aspiration tells us to do something? Let's wait. Let's wait. But that
Narble, Franj.
being what it is, let's end the gathering.
Grinoi Foibi. Morbi Vimeo. Zerpa.
And then he can go back to practicing speech. And he is eating, and she's just standing there. And that means that she is going to
Wamba Voy Yambalala. And Fabi Narble.
buy a retail. Okay. Now we start the long, drawn-out process of editing a bunch of retails and Yeah. So let's start with what goes in. And we're going to bring Ashlyn here. Because she has stuff that will go on the shelf as well. All right. Let's bring Ashlyn here. And she came in her pajamas.
Aha, Gownie. The torb.
Okay. And we go to build mode. Now, the pharmacy area put all of the remedies on one shelf and that left a shelf. Let's go back to live mode and see how many serums go on a shelf. We need at least 2 to go on the shelf, or we need a different shelf. Because I want to be able to put the 2 of a kind on the same shelf. Put the tested one in front. Tainted, tested. I can put 4 on a shelf. There are 15. Let's do the age away, tested, tainted. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 divided by 2 is 6 more shelves. Now we want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this will give us a this is not going my way. Okay. That's really close enough. Okay. For the food, we've got 20 dishes, and we'll start the pharmacy will have aisles going on this side of the store, and the groceries will go on this side of the store, and the stores will spread that way and that way as needed. What we need is these. We're using this color scheme for this. Wonder how many dishes we can put in each one of these. Well, let's start by putting 2 of them there. That starts at the same. Good. Okay. And then there and there and there and there. Let's see if we can get all of them in that way. If not, then we'll have to extend the store going backwards to put more displays in. But I think I want that display. Well, maybe I want this display. No. I mean, I could just put them on shelves. But it seems more reasonable to have them in a... They won't go bad regardless. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Now we have tested, tainted, tested, tainted, tainted, tested, tainted, tested, tested, tainted, tainted, tested. Okay, looks a little different, but it still went on the shelf, so we're gonna go with it. Tainted, tested, tainted, tested, tainted, tested, tainted, tested, and that leaves an empty shelf for some future. You know what? Okay. Then over here, we go to Eliza. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to take 2 and a piece. Okay, I'm going to go back into build mode and rearrange this. Um, no, move this out of the way a little bit. There. We're going to put something on that. Right now we're going to put, we'll probably put ambrosia on there. Okay. Now we have to set everything for sale. Okay. Everything set for sale? Next up is going to be trinkets and treasures. So sell this store. And then we'll buy another retail store, trinkets and treasures. And then we still need to do the crystals, which go in. I know this. I have the answer to this. My brain does know the answer to this. What will you make of me? Yeah. It doesn't really matter which one of them I travel to. Okay. Buy retail. And since we're on Ashley, we'll go ahead and do what will you make of me first? I'm making progress. I'm making progress. I'm making progress. Okay. That's faster. And she's got how many of these crystals are there? 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15. 15 and 3 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 crystals. If I use those big display cases, these ones, we're doing black and white. I believe I can put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each. So for 20, I would need 4 of them. Can we move this over without deleting our plane? No. Then we are just going to oh, the land gets to okay, let's move this somewhere. Backspace. Ah. Um and then we grab not the corner display. And I think my audience just heard her make that noise. I'm going to have to go check on her in just a few moments because I love her very much. One. Okay. And we're going to go to our household inventory and grab our giant rock. And use move objects on to put it back. Okay. We need to stock this store, but the rebuild is done. So we go back to, oh wait, we didn't do the roof on, we didn't change the floor plan on, shoot. Where's, that's critters. Yeah, so it's this one. Yeah, we didn't change the floor plan, so we didn't need to change the roof. We did change the floor plan over here though, so we have to go back into build mode and change the roof. We will do that when we get back. Actually, we're going to do that right now because it's not going to take any time at all. We should probably put the windows in. On the rest of the, there. Okay. Now we're done with build mode. Okay. It's been an hour of the stream regardless, so we are definitely going to save, and we are going to transition over to a break, and I'll be right back. Okay, so someday we will play Stardew Valley on the stream, and I will show you exactly what happened. My sister was playing Stardew Valley, and one of the embedded mini games decided to have some fun with her, and it frustrated her to no end. So she I have to fix that. The rock is supposed to be outside the windows. Um Build mode. Put the walls up. And then grab this thing. And move it outside the windows. Just barely clipping the edge of the windows. Yeah, like that. Or maybe we don't put these angled windows on the back so that it can be flush up against it. Let's renovate this a little bit. We're gonna put that there. And then what are we gonna do on this inside wall? We'll do... So what will you make of me? Elements, crystals, metals. I can't put it lower on the wall. I can't put it any lower. Okay. Okay. Um, well, it doesn't have any other colors. Okay. All right, live mode. And away we go. Let's sort by, not multi-filter, sort by name. You know what? No. We'll fix that in a minute. Okay. Uh, sort by filter. Okay. And she doesn't have anything that goes in this store. So then we grab. We're just gonna leave these empty shelves here. Oh wait, what is this? There we go. That's better. Um. Okay. In alphabetical order by size. And these go into trinkets and treasures. And I don't know where those go. Okay. Own business. Sell. Windenburg. We need Eliza to go put stuff in Trinkets and Treasures. It'll be the first big display in Trinkets and Treasures. Okay. We have 20 photos. I don't think they're going to fit in that little alcove. So we're going to do our first big display out this side of this aisle. And if we can put one on top of the other, then we need 10 wall segments. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If my thinking is right, then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We actually need to make this come in one. And then we need to remove this wall. And we put lights in both halves of this alcove. And the flooring should be, well, let's see what we have available from Dine Out. Flooring, packs, Dine Out, all. We want a little bit more color, but I sort of like this one. Red is a good color for restaurants. Okay, and then for walls, yeah. Okay, and now if we go to the outside of the building and put the wall up, we need to go to foundations and grab this, and we need to grab the windows. If we put the windows, we can't put the paintings on that wall. But we want the windows. So this gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 2, still 20. That still works. Okay. So now live mode. We'll come back and fix the roof. Oh, I hate fixing the roof on this one. Inventory and sort by name and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set for sale. Good. We can sell them. That goes down there. We'll eventually get a store of collectibles that we can't sell, that we cannot sell. And when that happens, we will if we set this, can we set the stump for sale? No, but we can still water it, which bugs me. Okay. And then build mode and up a floor. How hard is the roof going to be? Actually, this might not be that bad. Because if we just take this part and go back here, because that's the same as that, then we can take this one and bring it back to there. That's not too bad. That wasn't too hard. Okay. Okay. Now she needs to unload this technology stuff. So we're going to sell this store. And go back to her. And we are going to take a break. Very shortly. Because I need to know, A, what to name this store that sells the inventions of the scientist. And B, considering it may never sell anything else, I want to put it on a tiny lot. So we're going to put it on this lot back here. I need to sort of think about how I want to decorate it a little bit, but it's going to be a long process because this is one store we may never come back to renovate. All the others we've been decorating enough for now because we know we're going to come back and put more critters and comfy critters and more trinkets and treasures and more consumables in what goes in, etc. But this particular store, I don't know if we will ever add anything else to it. And so I'm going to put the expensive counter down. I'm going to put the register on the counter. I'm not worrying about colors in the slightest. I'm going to go to live mode. And I'm going to drag this thing over here. You can sell them. Okay, let's get them all out. Now they're all set for sale. And now we have to build something around these objects. We're going to decorate in green, black, and silver, apparently, because that's what all of this stuff is. Or we should decorate in the complementary colors. So we would do red, white, and brown. And then give each one of these their own little area. Or maybe not. I don't know. This can't go on that. This can't go on that. This can, so maybe that sits up there as our forefront item. Okay, so I have to think about this a little bit, and when I get started, I don't want to take a break, and I think this is going to take a while, so we're going to take a little bit of a break. But what we want to know during our break is while we're on a short break, please make suggestions. about the name for this tech store. Okay. I will see y'all if I lower this. Yeah. I will see y'all back here after I've had a chance to consult with people that aren't online and maybe get a drink or something to eat or something. Okay. We came up with a great idea without the help of the audience, but sometimes we have to fly with what we have in real life. And we came up with Maxis telesis. So telesis is the term used for bettering the world in the My Time app series, which is a series of games that currently includes 2 renditions, Portia and Sandrock, and is going to have Evershine soon. And in that game, my sister and I tend to name our workshops after the telesis, the bettering of the community. And in those games, you're a builder and in some instances an inventor and what's not. And so this is the Maxis telesis. And she actually did also come up with what other things might end up in this store. The Eco Lifestyle Pack comes with the smog vacuum and the hydroponic planter and that kind of stuff. That would also be tech-related things that would go in this store. So it will get larger. If we go to build mode, hit B. Let's make... it's supposed to be future-y. So let's do... Okay. Or that. And then we put this guy up here in the front. And we do a door that can go on large curved walls. And we make this taller. And we use this door. Dark gray. This gets moved over a smidgen. And And the rest is going to be a nice tile in a dark gray. And let's get some lighting in here so we can see what we're doing. Let's start with windows. Windows that can go on large. Okay. Wallpaper. What is this? Do you actually... It actually creates I wonder if you can put stuff on it. Okay. Not for right now. Okay. Wall patterns. Paneling. The roof is going to be fun. Oh, I know. I know. Decorations. All from Get to Work. I want that big... Where is it? I'm in all items. It's got to be here. The big thing that you can put the alien in. We're going to put something else in it, but... This thing. Now, we are going to put, what are we going to put in it? What are we going to put in it? What are we going to put in it? Oh, that's a cute idea. Okay, give me this. Make it smaller. And put it down so that I can, and then pick it up and Control-Shift-C. And I can't raise it and lower it. Can I put it on? Okay, that doesn't work then. That's not what I want. Look at this. Okay, he can be raised. You'll put him in there. That worked out really well. And what else? I can raise it. Must be outside. Really move objects on us and fix that? Okay, delete. No, don't go on the wall. I have no idea whether or not it's facing the right direction. It's not. Okay, good enough. That's cute. That's whimsical. Okay. I don't even know what this is for. Oh, it's a... Okay, got it. No, I don't like that. Could put clothes on it, and then it would be more maybe interesting. But if we use the abstract one, do they come in different poses? There's different colors, but okay. So we undo, undo, undo. And we stick with what we've got. Lighting. We still need lighting. Lighting. Ceiling lighting from Get to Work. Okay. Now the outside. What happened? You know what? We're just going to hit undo. Okay. This is not working. Does it look like something out of a science fiction movie yet? That helps. Object by function. What's in household inventory? Oh. Wonder where that came from. And now I know where it came from. Damn stupid game freaking deleting. Jeez. Can I undo the deletion? Yes. Okay. We'll go back and fix that in a minute. What I want to look at is toys. Kids. Oh, no, objects by function. Kids. Toys. I want this thing. Stick with the blue. And yeah. Okay. So, rocket? Okay. Well, that was different. Um, ah, Astro model rocket. There we go. It's in sculptures. And then unlock it at the astronaut career. Okay. We're gonna have to stick with the robot. Which is fine. Then if we go to terrain, let's add some gravel out the front And instead of the normal mud along the foundation, we're going to put gravel along the foundation. I need to fix the back wall. Stupidness, stupidness, stupidness. And then what sort of plants? No, not water decor. Plants. And since we have decided that we will end up coming back and editing this in the future, I'm almost okay with just going ahead and letting it go at this point. Letting this be. We need to go back and fix trinkets and treasures. Is something removed our... Did we ever put... Yeah, we put lighting inside. We should probably put lighting outside too. Okay. Table lamp. We unlocked that this thing. Let's put that on top of there. Okay, I've got move objects on. So, nope, it's moving. Right, it would. And then I pick up this and move it this way. And I have to put it... where I want it to be, and then move this back under it. Now it's actually sitting on the counter instead of flopped halfway off it. And I should still be able to interact with it. Live mode. And still buy that. This thing is not for sale, it's just a, okay. It looks like we have Maxis Telesis. Sell the store. And we are gonna have to end the stream as soon as we have in fact I'll fix trinkets and treasures offline. We're gonna end the stream here. We're gonna come back with kids room and backyard stuff activated. We're waiting to do kids room until after we have a kid, just like we're waiting to do spooky until after we have a spook fest. But we're gonna do backyard stuff as our next thing. And then as soon as we've had a party in our fancy backyard, we're going to abandon all of it and move to the city. So that's what's coming up on the streams. Everybody have a great afternoon, morning, whatever it is in the part of the world you're in. And I will see you a little later.